movies, there's this, that makes people like him very famous in a way, and also Florian. I mean, Florian got in contact with big producers in this time
Really?
after the Herzog music, but unfortunately, this one guy, what was his name? He came from Italy, but he produced in the United States, I think. Unfortunately, he crashed down with a plane and died in a plane crash. Oh. And then there was that ripped the whole thing away from Florian, and he just started to make a composition for a big movie of this guy. Wow. And then suddenly it was over.
Wow. So.
Not kind of heavy.
And then you were going back and forth, right? You used to, you were living in Germany, and then they will call you production in a different country. You will go somewhere else. You will go somewhere else, and then come back, right?
Yeah, but I more and more realized that I want to do my own stuff, my own movies.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And so I started with, also in Nepal, I made my first own movie. I mean, besides little movies I did at the Film Academy or little handworks, like we call it, like 5 minutes movies or so. I did a lot, but the first longer movie that I also sold to TV was about the Wheel of Life, and we called it the Wheel of Recurrence. It is a motive in front of the monasteries in Tibet and in Nepal, northern Nepal, from the Buddhistic people. And it is a kind of for me, it was fascinating, this motive, because it's describing the whole life of man. And in a crazy way. And I found a picture of it from the 19th century that I used as a ground picture. And then we made this traveling with a 60mm camera and collected pictures for this from the reality, And from this, I created this movie. I sold it, Not bad.
Really?
Yeah, for 3 TV broadcastings. 3 times it ran here, and BR is the name of the Bayerischer Rundfunk. Bavarian broadcast. Yeah, they liked it.
That's pretty good.
And then I restored it now. Last year, I restored the whole movie, brought it to a sharper vision, new digitizing with modern machines, the old 60mm material.
Yeah.
And also made the sound new, and made an English version from it.
Oh wow!
Yeah. But I'm it's lying around here. I hadn't the time because I went into the new stuff here with the Kailash, and I wasn't working with it to sell it or so, But everything has its time. I think when I want to come out with this movie, especially with the Kailash movie with Florian, and because it's more massive, it's coming more to the point. Maybe in this thing, I will also have a look to my other movies.
Is the movie that you referred about the Florian? Is it done? It finished or not?
Yeah. I think it's done now.
And it's going to be like a documentary, or?
It's a dream. It's more, but when sometimes it looks like a documentary, and then I don't know. I mean, everybody is different, but I think this is too crazy what you see there. There in central Tibet, around the Kailash, there's this far, far away. But it's one of the oldest tracks of pilgrimage mankind has. It's like 6,000 years old or so. And it's kind of very intriguing or so. I don't know how to say it. When you were running around there with a little camera and meeting the people around there and come to the monasteries, and it was in another time, another planet.
Absolutely, yeah, another world altogether.
Yeah, completely. When I see it today, and I also took a second title, Popol Vuh Expedition into Another Time.
That's a good name.
No, this is the second title.
Oh.
This is Kailash,
yeah,
and then Stony Paths. Popol Vuh Expedition into Another Time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it was very stony. Those ways we walked, it's only stones. Everything is stone. Because sometimes there's a little blossom of a little plant between, but it's 5,000 meters high, 3 miles or 2.5 miles high. And there's nothing is growing there. Or sometimes there's something between the stones. Some little plants are growing. And the people are kind of equally crazy, like in this height, that's just too much. The sky, the nature, crazy.
Do you know how Florian and Bernard Herzog meet? How they got to know one another?
Oh, they know from school, I think. When they were 14, 15, they went together at the same school or maybe in the same classroom. I don't know.
Really?
But I know that they know each other from the school. And they started to make movies together. And there were some unfortunate accidents that they split it, made different things then, but they started to make a movie together, a little short movie and things like this. They were 17 years old. But it ended, and then Florian finished his study at the music academy, and I don't know what he did then. He jobbed around. He was a critic in at the newspaper here at the Süddeutsche. This is the biggest newspaper here in Munich.
Yeah.
Kind of a little, in these times it was a little conservative. Today it's more left, like everything. And he was a music critic. Is it right?
Yeah, it's correct. Yeah, it's correct. Music critic. Yeah.
Also for the Zurich. What is it in English? Zurich, the city in Switzerland? Zurich?
Yeah, Zurich. Yeah.
Zurich.
in Switzerland.
For this newspaper, the big one, and that. He also wrote music critics.
Wow.
Made good money with it. And then we came to this slowly. We were kind of young. When we met, we were, I don't know, 22 or so, 21. No, 22, 23. I don't know. He was a year older than me. Florian, or 1.5 years or so. He was a little older. Yeah.
I think I think Popol Vuh, in many ways, people describe like world music, like not only for one country but one color, one race. So I don't know if you feel the same, or how can you describe?
Yeah, in a way it was.
Popol Vuh.
Sure, in a way it was kind of world music.
Yeah.
But also it had different tracks in it, like this to the classics, to the rock music,
yeah,
and to the world music, especially the drums, and no bass, Yeah, Florian refused this direct bass band, electric bass band, electric bass. I don't like it so much. He made it, sometimes he made it with a piano, with a very deep keys. But usually, I think there's no recording with electric bass and Florian.
He didn't like that, right? No.
Yeah, too much. It was too much for him, for his nerves.
Really?
Yeah, in a way, I think more that. It was also this modern idea about drums. He put it a little bit more to the background always, the drums. It's not so much in the front. Boom, 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 boom. Like this, like other people did it here in the German electric music and things like this.
Yeah. How do you see Florian music change over time from your point of view, from the outside? Because it's very different from like every album is very much right.
He always, what is it, strived? It's a streben. Yeah, strive, I think. He always strive to get into the classic music. But what the last thing we did in Italy, this events we made in Molfetta da Bari and in Fano, that was a kind of classical event. Not rock music. I think I was with a choir, 20 people, and movies and playback and projections and playing over a whole part of a city and things like this. But not modern rock music or so, or pop music. And so on the other side, we loved it, especially from the beginning, what we told about for him. When I said that we went into the modern pop music too, with Beatles and Stones and whatever came up in these times. And we couldn't miss it. We also used this for our inspiration. But the last thing always was to be a little more serious and not so money forced like the pop music went then.
Yeah.
This was kind of not our way, you know, to
Sure.
be too this commerciality.
How did you? So think you were, you were making your own movies, and uh, at the time in the 70s, Florian didn't see maybe Frank Fiedler should be filming our session or the recording or in the studio. Is there any film for that on the
Oh,
studio? The
yeah,
recording?
there's some stuff, not very much, but from this Italian events,
Yeah.
we did 98 and 99. There we made a movie
Oh,
from this material.
is there available?
And from the very first beginning, there is also some movie stuff, but it's this, this format Super 8.
Yeah, the Ford Super 8, yeah.
Oh, the small film stripes.
Yeah.
Chemical film with stuff like this, but nothing what you can make a big movie from. This started a little later when we came to the video cameras. That was there was the first time was end of the 80s, beginning of the 90s. There we had the possibility to use this stuff. It was a money thing too, because the chemical movie was very expensive to handle.
Really?
Yeah, big cameras. You had to develop the material, factory. You had to rent editing tables. You have to rent a sound studio to mix the tracks together. You couldn't have it at home, like today in the computer. I mean, now I do film editing on a profi niveau that is unbeatable against this old stuff.
Absolutely, yeah. Then this album came later in 1977.
Yeah. Also, when I had to heard about
Another Werner Herzog movie, yeah.
Herz aus Glas, Heart from Glass.
Yeah, Heart of Glass, right? It's called, yeah.
Or of glass, yeah.
Yeah. The soundtrack is very good, actually. I really liked it, yeah. At the time was Florian, Daniel, Matthias von Tippelskritt. He played flute.
No idea.
And then, of course, was Aloy Gromer. He was playing the guitar.
Yeah, he's just oboe. Oboist. Yeah. It's a very good oboist. He played it at the Symphonia Orchestra here in Munich, I think.
Yeah.
He hired sometimes. They were kind of also friends. But this time I also was on the other side of the earth.
Yeah.
What do I mean symbolically?
Yeah.
What I mean
symbolically, you were
making movie stuff.
Yeah. Werner Herzog and Florian Fricke, they at the beginning they got along very well, but then eventually they start fighting, and they diverge.
Yeah, they're divided in a way. You like life is, huh? You work together for a while and then the time is over, I think. Herzog had other intentions. He went to Hollywood and made also stuff for producers and so. And his first films he produced by himself.
Yeah.
And with his brother together. And the famous movies of him. And what he did in Hollywood, nobody knows it. No. Here in Germany. Maybe
Yeah,
in the United States there are more people who know it. What well, he played a role, and he's this kind of the science sci-fi sci-fi movie last year, 2 years ago or so. He played an old fascistic imperator type or something like this. But I never really looked at it.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
not interesting enough for me.
Yeah, the old stuff it was very good, obviously. Yeah, right. And then he went to Hollywood.
Yeah, and maybe that can one of the points that they that came and be in a division. They went different ways and with music and movie making and things like this.
Yeah, sometimes it's,
but they had there was no fight or so,
Yeah, no, yeah. Then in we are talking now about 1978. Nosferatu.
Yeah.
This is this obviously is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Oh yeah. This is with this Danny guitar.
Yeah.
Many riffs of Danny and things like this. Yeah. There are some good parts in it. I'm not so with the movie music. Okay, I really liked, and Cobra Verde I really liked too. But this stuff, okay, the guitar of Danny is very great, for really internationally great, but not so my thing.
Yeah, it was Florian with Danny, and then Robert Eliscu, Aloy Gromer, Ted de Jong played the tambura, and a chorus from Munich.
I don't know him.
And see, yeah, so you're absolutely right. So it's a big difference to create a Popol Vuh music versus created a film score, right? Obviously, for a movie, they are very different things.
And sure, when you do a film score, then you have to look to the pictures too, and it's not the sound itself. It's sound and pictures. Frozen time. Those running pictures,
Yeah.
And then there's another emotion for the senses, everything. It's a little more complex in a way.
It's a lot more complex, yeah.
But not. Also, music can be very complex. This is another art, another entrance to art, like sculpture or painting or so, the difference.
Yeah. No, yeah, of course, sir. Right, Artuse. This is later. You're involved here too.
Agape, yeah.
Agape, love.
Yeah. We did some together there at this recording, especially the mix down. I was involved in the Bavaria studio, and we made a lot of pre-recordings outside in the countryside again at Gottlieb Lehndorf's Land's site there.
Yeah.
This bishop's house.
So it's a very good album.
Yeah, this is kind of awesome, remarkable.
Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about now 1983. Yeah. It's very, very good.
It was beside this, I realized that the light is flickering in your room. That means that you have different or the same frequencies from the camera to the top light of the room or something like that. And as for me, it's flickering. Okay. We are working on 50 hertz, and you're working on 60 hertz.
Yeah. It is.
Maybe it's coming from this. Maybe it's not in your final recording.
Yeah, no, it's a little bit. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
No matter.
It doesn't matter. So what? So after what? So you were going back and forth, and then you came back to work in this album, right? And what still you have a good friendship with Florian, and you were still working together. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be nice. I mean, he was from music. He was a big archive. You could say a title from mid-ages or from Baroque times, and he knew it. He sat down to the piano and played it. Things like this, and I miss it in a way. I have to say, it's genius, and he had a music genius.
Still, do people in Germany, the younger people, know Popol Vuh music, know Florian Fricke?
I mean, it's always a little special, but there are some, yeah. Especially with those new editions now.
With the two boxes, right?
It came back a little bit. That younger people.
This guy and this guy, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to do like a volume 3. I need to talk to Johannes to do a volume 3 because they're very.
I think in the moment, nobody is talking about it. They are very happy with it at BMG.
Yeah.
And I understand that they first. I mean, they were very engaged. I have to say, very nice people in the reduction there, and like they worked it out, and very good quality. What the sound is at the vinyls. I mean, this is special. There is no better edition from the whole Popol Vuh thing like this one.
Yeah.
From my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. It
very good quality.
I see. You know, for Johannes, it's difficult because he need to get the rights back and work with BMG and then get good recording, the master tape to put a good quality to do like to create like a volume number 3, right?
That's all in my hands. The masters.
You have all the masters?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I'm the one who is giving it out together with Johannes.
Yeah.
And he, because some people are not so good at the technology. And for me, it's daily job.
Your daily job.
and so I always make the first steps when we make editions like this. And also the whole picture stuff, and for the covers, and there was a thing itself to get the covers in a state that they are like even better than the original. Today with the modern technology in Photoshop, you can make a lot of stuff. And they have a very fine quality.
Yeah.
Especially this one from BMG, both cassettes there. There is no better editions like this one. Also, I have the originals from the beginning, you know.
Really?
And it's not so that good.
Yeah. I need to visit you in Munich.
Yeah.
To see the tape. I want to take a couple pictures for the original tape.
Yeah. What do you travel to Germany?
I do plan to go this year. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And especially I want to go to Munich to see my ancestor grave. I will send you a link.
Yeah, call me. We meet.
Yeah, we meet. This is another central called Cobra Verde.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a crazy music too. This is a great movie and a great music.
Yeah, sometimes
it's really strong.
Yeah, it's are you a couple of years ago I bought this box, the Werner Herzog.
Oh yeah.
Contract.
Yeah, it was in between.
Yeah, it's what I like about that one is that
there was an edition beginning of the century. There was 2004, so we had a complete edition at SPV.
SPV,
German.
correct. SPV, yeah.
Ah, yeah, the German. He did it. Yeah, this edition Johannes did. I only delivered the raw tapes, you know, the raw or the studio recordings.
Yeah,
and I didn't do the record itself. That Johannes did, and but before we brought out, we issued 21 or so records. It was a complete work of Florian, nearly complete, without little exceptions. And this was 2004 to 6, and all the later editions are basing on this work, you know, because there we did the complete digitizing
of all the Florian work.
What was it?
All the Florian work is like a box set, like a box set.
No, I don't know. Was it a box too? I only know it as single CDs. And no vinyls. It was only a CD edition, but very fine done. Also, especially what the sound made. Also remasterings and things like this. We very carefully we restored it a little bit and made it sound a little more, but you don't hear it in that way. It may be a little wider in the transparency of the whole sound, but it's kind of very original. That was a point that we wanted, that it sounds like the old music, but has a little more transparency.
In that box, we have Fitzcarraldo.
Yeah, Fitzcarraldo. This is great.
Great.
Yeah, when they pull the ship over the mountains and the choir, the big choir is singing. Yeah. This is crazy.
I think Werner Herzog is a little crazy too.
Yeah, okay.
Like a dreamer, not a crazy, a dreamer, bro.
Yeah. That's I don't know what it is today, but in this times.
At the time, yeah. That CD box comes with this book a little bit, and it has a lot of very good pictures.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those old texts. I worked a lot with it.
Yeah.
But you can imagine that we all stuck a lot of work into it to bring all the stuff together, all the pictures and things
to put
that.
to put all this picture. It's a
It's
lot of
a
work.
collection, endless collection.
Yeah.
But
No,
it's now it's kind of complete, and I have an eye on it.
Yeah, the other one is this is a compilation. This a very good box as CD as well. This called Popol Vuh 70s Progressive.
Yeah, it's just we did later. I made it with Johannes together.
Yeah, 206. It's called for an
It's
SPV as well.
It's a collection of some songs, or what is it?
Yeah.
I think it's a collection. Huh? Is it piano works? I don't know.
Yeah, he you can see that on the back.
It's too bad quality. I cannot read it. So it's not sharp. It's on your face. The sharpness.
Hold on. Let me move.
I like this. Oh, it will not focus.
I will send you a picture.
Yeah, I have this record. This is but I have it not here close to me. I have it in my archive.
Yeah, they have the soundtrack for Aguirre, Nosferatu, Fitzcarraldo, Copper Verde, and this is very good too.
Yeah, nice record.
Yeah.
But later done together with Guido Hieronymus started to play a role in the studio scene around Florian. He was a very good keyboarder and guitarist and drummer, also drummer, universal instrumentalist.
Yeah. Who is Anna Fricke?
That's the daughter of Florian.
Johannes and Anna are the two kids.
Yeah, two kids. But they are kind of very adult now.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Anna, meanwhile, has children and everything. Yeah. And Johannes is kind of, he's doing kind of great events of representing modern art in Berlin especially, but also in other bigger cities. I'm not that much on the latest state of what he is doing. Sometimes we are not working together the last 2-3 months. I mean, we are not phoning every day.
Yeah. This is City Raga.
City Raga, yeah. Yeah. No, good. Reminiscence.
Reminiscence
to the young people.
For the young, exactly. So what are you working nowadays, Frank? What are you doing nowadays?
There's a Kailash movie.
Yeah, and then you will put, and then you're doing.
I really want to bring that movie to the cinema.
I got it. Perfect. Yeah.
The first thing I do is to rent a cinema here in Munich and make a kind of sneak preview. And I have other offers in Germany to make a projection with that movie.
Yeah.
But one after the other, I'm just finishing. I'm in the finishing process.
Yeah.
And I was kind of crazy alchemy to bring this old material to a new modern state that you really can project it in a cinema or something like this.
Yeah.
This is alchemy. This is a processing crazy. But I mean, I have very good programs here now, and very modern Apple machine, so that this is not the problem. It's fast and it's reliable, crazy, very good sounds and things like that. Okay, it depends on those older sounds from the video cameras. Yeah. But I made a movie, a soundtrack music for it too. It's called Trans-Himalaya.
Wow.
And it's like 12 minutes or so. But it's melted into the picture, the original sounds, and I think it has a kind of little magic, the whole thing. I'm very interested to have a neutral audience, to check out what the people think about things like this.
Yeah,
it's a little crazy because who knows Kailash? Who knows Tibet? Who is interested in the old Buddhistic Tibet or something like this?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. But the movie is, I think, it's very special and very subtle. What you can see and learn about the people, because this kind of camera, it was the first time that you could use it in a way that the people forgot that you have a camera, and they are very free, especially those people that we did at the highlands of Tibet. It's no civilization. I mean, except inside of the people, they have a special civilization. But outside, it's Stone Age,
Mm.
In this time, 30 years ago. Yeah. Meanwhile, the Chinese people have brought the modern world to Tibet.
To that, yeah.
Like tools and bridges and cars and phones.
Mm.
And TV.
It's very different. Yeah.
Yeah, it started at that time. There was in this little town below of the Kailash. There's a little town where the pilgrims come and gather, and there's kind of hotel business and things like that. And there was a tent with a TV, a little generator on the background, and TV, Chinese TV. They also had it for 94. But crazy. When you see those pictures, you think that cannot be true.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I will be able
to. Too,
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully that project will work out, and then you can, present in the cinema.
I think by time you also will come to have the possibility to have a look on it.
Yeah.
But it needs a little time to spread out and bring it to the people. Just, like I said, I'm just finishing it. It needs time.
Yeah. When do you think it's going to be available in the cinema? Like a couple months, by the summer?
2 months or so. I don't know what really is happening with it finally. I tried to bring it to some higher graded people in the media.
Yeah.
Who I know, and I don't know what they think about things like this. But I could imagine that the Popol Vuh expedition, Kailash, that brings some people, especially for TV, arte or TV like this, bring them to me and buy it from me or so. when they pay the price. Otherwise, they don't get it.
Of course. Yeah, they need to be the right price, you know.
No, yeah, the measured price,
Yeah,
fine measured price.
yeah, absolutely. Hey, Frank, was very nice talking to you.
I hope you can use it.
Yeah, I will upload it to the channel, the radio, and I will send you a link for you as well.
Oh yeah, right. I think that we're also at YouTube. You have this.
You on YouTube as well.
And do you make some editings to it?
No, raw. I like raw, like this.
Oh yeah. Okay. I mean,
because this is the real world.
Nothing to hide. Huh?
Nothing to hide, Conrad. And feel free to send the link to Johannes.
Yeah.
And then put me in touch, because definitely I would like to talk to him as well.
I sent you this email from Johannes.
And email, and then
I think he can, when he want. I don't know what he's thinking. When he want, he also can do other connections for you. Maybe I don't know exactly.
But feel free to send in the link, because he's it's a good.
Yeah, and then this,
and then I will send you the link tonight, and then I will see you in Munich very soon. This year for sure.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. We'll go to dinner.
Yeah, right.
I will invite you to dinner, and I would like to see the tapes.
yeah, right.
Thank you.
We'll make a meeting, a little media meeting.
A media meeting, yeah, correct. Yeah, but it was very nice talking to you, Frank. Good luck to you. We'll exchange.
Yeah. Have a good time.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Frank.
See you later.